Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinken. In today's video, I'm going to talk about that the Bitcoin reached new all-time highs on the weekend, and basically it reached almost 62,000 US dollar, just below it a little bit. Now it's a bit going under 60, and I'm going to tell you why. The second news, it's all about that Bitcoin is the best performed asset in the last decade, and let's compare it with other ones. I think it's worth to check it out. And the third news is all about that how to store your Bitcoin, your cryptocurrency, because you have to do it in a safe way. If you not do so, hackers can come and there can other problems occur, and then you can lose your crypto. So very important part is coming up in the third part of the video. So all this in today's video. And education is always the key, in my opinion. Therefore, it's important to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because if you subscribe, bell button, and also this is the things you have to do, then you're going to receive these videos every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, I'm putting the freshest, the crispiest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. Plus, don't forget, we have a free course for you if you are new to crypto, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, useful tips, what you must do before you start to invest. Check out the link under this video. There you can find the course and another course, another useful links. So worth to check out the content under this video. And now let's move on and check out the price of the cryptos. And here we go. Bitcoin right now at 58,000 US dollar, and as you can see, this is a price drop in the last 24 hours. But why? Because Bitcoin has reached its new all-time high, and we're going to talk about that definitely, which was a massive move upward. It's still 15% up in the last 7 days. Ethereum 1,805, also roughly speaking 5% down in the last 24 hours, and some others as well. But we had an amazing weekend. Still, Harmony 53% up, Holo 51%, Engine 38%, and look at these. So we still have very nice gainers, even that Bitcoin, Ethereum is going a little bit down or a little bit sideways, put it this way. And when we're looking at the losers, not big losers compared to the winners in the top 100, Horizon minus 10%, Pundiax minus 9%, Ethereum Classic minus 9%, Bitcoin SV, yeah, well, all these guys here, and these ones actually, Theta Fuel and the others went very much up in the last 7 days. Look, 146% up, now 8% down. Yeah, nothing if we looking at this way. And now it's time to move on to the first news, and it's all about this, new Bitcoin all-time high, what we reached on the weekend. If you remember, my Friday video's title was that new Bitcoin all-time high. It's coming new record, and yes, a day later we smashed it. And on the weekend we experienced it, that Bitcoin went almost to 62,000 US dollar. What a nice move, and things still looking very bullish. But of course, it's very normal right now that we can see a price drop after this significant move, and then of course Bitcoin can try again. Here you can see Bitcoin spikes to new record high over 61K. And well, here in this article, let's talk about the fact that we can see Bitcoin price dropping now under 60,000. So Bitcoin paired some gains, dipping below 60,000 on the 14th of March. And as you can see today on the 15th of March, it's the same actually. A day after setting new all-time high, 61,950, just under the 62 on Binance. However, on-chain data indicates that the uptrend is likely to continue in the near term. One key metric that's signaling an optimistic short-term trend for Bitcoin is to rise in stablecoins deposit into exchanges. So what we can see, people deposit a lot of stable coins onto exchanges, which means they would like to buy something. They don't want to keep it a stable coin. They want to buy some crypto, and probably most likely a lot of Bitcoin as well. So this is a very, very key factor. And the second one is here that there's a lot of liquidity in current red hot market, making it an ideal period for whales, high net worth investors, to take profit on their positions. So yes, the reason why we are dropping right now, because some whales and there are some miners, they are right now again in the positive, and what they want to do, they want to make some money because they're having some nice gains. And when these guys cashing out, the price drops, then they can actually buy the dip again, of course, no question of that. But as I said before, the things what look bullish because people have deposited a lot of stable coins onto exchanges. High Bitcoin inflows into exchanges, as I said, like if fuel the drop because whales often deposit Bitcoin into exchanges when they intend to sell. Despite the halt in the rally, stablecoins flow into the exchanges are rising once again, according to the latest data from CryptoQuant. So the guy from CryptoQuant, Ki-Young Ju, who is the CEO, said there were many stablecoins inflows transactions to exchange very frequently. 100 and 287 stablecoins deposit in each ETH block. In brackets, each block is 15 seconds, and even 5 seconds. I think we will see more pumps on Bitcoin or Ethereum in short term. So overall, even now we see a price drop, and on the weekend was, crazy. New all-time high. Now the price drop, the price will right now, according to the on-chain analysis, increase. Okay, and let's move on to the second news, which is actually also a great one, which shows that Bitcoin is the best performing asset of the last decade. You have to admit that Bitcoin is performing very well, and not just very well, extremely well in the last decade, because officially Bitcoin is the best performing asset of the last decade. And here in this article, you can see that also Bitcoin was best performing asset of past decade by 900%. And Bitcoin has produced an annualized return of 230% on average in the last decade, more than 10 times higher than the second ranked asset class. And when you go here, let's move on to this one. Yeah, you might see it better. Bit up. So you can see on the the number one asset class here, if you're looking about, this is like a crazy number. I'm not even going to say it, but here, if you look at, just look at the annualized thing between 2011 and 2021, Bitcoin, you see 230.6%. The second asset class is US NASDAQ 100, which is 20%. And then all these other guys, look at this, and this is the annual price. Twice you could see Bitcoin going minus, in this big bear market starting 2014 and also in 2018. Here you see 58% or 73%. Apart from that, all years looking positive in the 10 years period. So 8 out of 10. If you're looking at others, like looking gold in general, how gold is performing. Gold is performing 1.5% annually. And look at the small percentages compared to that. And gold is, I think, still it's a good investment in a way if you think that how to keep the value of your savings. So don't get me wrong. I still agree that gold is a good thing, but you shouldn't ignore Bitcoin and crypto, what many investors do, and just focusing really on gold. Because look, gold, 5 years out of 10 were negative, and back in 2013, minus 28%, also quite significant. Even Bitcoin was going down a bit more than that, but look at these other years, 125, 1,300, yeah. Gold is nothing even close to that. Here, a great year in 2020, 24%, of course. But so far in this year, we see it almost 10% down why Bitcoin is 110% up. What a difference. So Bitcoin is still performing extremely well and did very well in the last decade. So not financial advice, just think about it. Some part of your portfolio you would put in Bitcoin in some of these years here, or even now, then you would have much better gains in that part than any other part of your investments. Okay, and now let's move on to the third news, which is, okay, we buy crypto, okay, we buy Bitcoin, great, but how to store it safely? Things are changing in a good way because people pay more and more attention to security, to keep your crypto secure. Because back in the old days, not that old, but like, if you go back like 5 years or something, we didn't have these kind of opportunities to keep the crypto safe. And there were so many hacks and, people, your crypto was stolen and people blamed crypto. That is like a very bad thing. But now we have more and more secure storage opportunities, and of course hackers are always a step ahead of us, but at least we catching up. And there are so many people, they don't pay attention to security, they don't do anything, they just keep them, online, use the typical passwords they're using to all other things. And of course, this is dangerous. So I think it's worth to talk about this topic. And here in this article, in this introduction, they will all talk about that. And here we go, that the rise of decentralized exchanges actually has simplified even further the process of owning and exchanging cryptocurrencies. So basically, a huge change that now it's even much more easier to get some crypto. This method of trading cryptocurrencies has been rapidly gaining popularity lately, as you see. Uniswap, SushiSwap, you name it. So many DEXs we have right now. So crypto wallets, the most important one is the users need to remember their password. So crazy as it sounds, but many cryptos are lost because people forgot their password. I do know personally people who actually told me like, yeah, I have some, but I don't know the password. I cannot access to my crypto. Why? Really? You kidding me? You're buying crypto and you don't write down your password and you don't save it in multiple places? Man, this is just like, then you're just like seeing that crypto growing like crazy, and you just, the numbers going up in your head, and it's like, wow, I have minus that much, and more. That must be really bad. Blockchain do not have password reset function, and there is no support service call on. It's your responsibility, okay? Also, forgetting a wallet, 12-word seed phrase, or writing it down on a medium that gets lost easily is a mistake. So basically, you have your backup phrase and you write it somewhere which you lose. What was the point of writing it down? Again, pay attention to that. Most effective recipe to protecting crypto assets is to be responsible for storing password and create a passphrase for the key, okay? So otherwise, how to restore, for example, things. In this case, the online wallet is a little easier, and the fact of losing password can be avoided because the key held by the trusted third party. The owner of the wallet does not control the key, the simple login with the user and password. Thus, if their password is lost, they can contact the support service, confirm their identity, and reset the password. However, from the perspective of decentralization, this is not the perfect option, as the users delegates the control of their key to the third party. And this is the point, I think, in crypto. If you don't own your private key, it's not your crypto, as they're saying many times. Why? Because, why would you keep it on an online wallet where actually people can take your crypto? They keeping the public key. Therefore, if their system gets hacked, others can get your public key. They can get your crypto. I wouldn't do it. So I'm not a big fan of online wallets. However, it makes life easier, no question of that. But I like to make this part really hard even for myself, because it's hard for myself. I cannot reach my hardware wallets so easily, and actually really have to move some stones to get there. Then imagine how difficult it would be for other hackers. Much more difficult than keep everything in the simple way. And therefore, hardware wallets represent the more sophisticated way to have wallet storing cryptocurrency on external offline devices. And here, well, okay, big list of things. You name it. You have Trezor, you have Ledger, you have Ballet wallet. The whole point of it is just keep it basically safe on a hardware wallet. You know, there you have Trezor, Ledger. You can actually access it. Plug it into your computer, and then you can actually use DEXs. Simple as that. You know, with Ledger, for example, using Uniswap, and then you can do this whole swaps, and your crypto, your Ethereum, for example, really just swap to the one you actually want, that other ERC20 token, and in this way, it's pretty safe to trade it, but it's always your responsibility. So with these, be aware of this phishing attacks, you know, emails and others. So hackers try to get into your system. There's no question of that. It's up to you how wisely you do things. When you keep in hardware wallet, this is great, but then again, don't give the information out. Don't let them to really take an advantage on it, and never give your passphrase out, never give your password out. Store this passphrase separately from your hardware wallet in a safe place, multiple places, and so on and so forth. So this is actually very key. And of course, you have other ones. I'm not going to do all of them here. You have paper wallets. You know, finding paper wallets are quite reliable, but due to the fact that they are public and private key are printed on a paper. Simple as that. They're not used very often, but such wallets seems to be the most interesting way of using crypto. In fact, paper crypto wallet is just a sheet of paper with printed QR code that contains an encrypted address for storing cryptocurrency funds. Completely isolated from the internet and cannot be hacked from the outside. This is very important also. So simple paper wallet could also work, but be aware of it that it can be damaged, okay? And if somebody finds it, you know, your paper wallet, again, it's easy. They can use it. If somebody finds, for example, your Ledger wallet, but they don't have the passphrase and these kind of things, they have three opportunities to enter the PIN, and then after they have to reset it, okay? So if they don't have the 24 words, they just cannot access to your crypto. If there's a paper wallet, yes, hackers cannot get online to that through the internet. However, think about it. If they find it somewhere, your paper wallet, where there's your private key, public key, everything, but mainly the private key, of course, then they can access to crypto. So what I just wanted to point out with this whole article and this topic, that it's a great thing, this crypto hype, and we investing and the nice gains, and we are in the bull market, but don't forget to protect your crypto. Do your homework. You know, if you download our free course, How to Start Investing in Bitcoin and Other Cryptocurrencies, there are a lot of safety steps in it, what you must do before you invest in crypto, okay? It's worth to check it out, because your crypto, you have to protect it. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Don't forget, like this video so it can spread to more people, because then YouTube will show it to more people. And I also appreciate it, of course. And very important, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe, bell button and all, because then you're going to receive these videos as soon as they out, as soon as I put them on YouTube. And I put them on YouTube every weekday. So Monday to Friday, you're getting the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Guys, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. And yeah. Tomorrow I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Bye.